What's up? I'm back. In this segment, I'm gonna talk about carrots. Carrots are interesting vegetable. Most people love them. Some healers are concerned because some healers say that they're well. You get different type of stuff when it comes to people who practice alternative medicine. Some people will say who caution with carrots is that they're a hybrid vegetable, and whether you believe that or not, one thing carrots do is raise your blood sugar level. Most people um, in our situation, the regular, most regular people in the world, we eat too much sugar or we eat too much starch. So because of that, though I do like carrots, I do admit that it tends to be counterproductive if that's a staple of your juicing. Because what happens with carrots is people tend to get addicted to carrots. Because see, for me, I don't look at carrots as necessarily bad. I look at it as a transition food. Meaning when you come from the world eating hamburgers, a lot of carbohydrates, soda, coffee, you have interesting taste buds. And for me to tell people to be strict and start eating greens and juicing greens straight up, that's it, and maybe fruits, is counterproductive because I don't. That's why they don't usually make it because their taste buds are addicted to poison. Carrots is one of those things, especially if you're juicing. It tastes okay. It actually tastes sweet, and a lot of times it tastes better than green vegetables. How I like to think about carrots is the same way how when you're juicing green vegetables has a bitter taste, and they usually juice apples with the green vegetables. Then sometimes people tend to get too addicted to apples, and apples becomes like staples where they're eating like I know a person who might juice like 2, 3 apples a day. And when I say 2, 3 apples, 2, 3 bags of apples a day, that's a bit much. The same thing starts to happen with carrots because I call it transition food because what it's supposed to do is take you from A, which is poisonous foods, poisonous lifestyle, to C, right? So carrots are B, so it's the bridge that goes from to C. It's transition food, meaning that when you're not used to the taste of bitter vegetables, you can fuse it with carrots, just like you could fuse it with apples. Carrots in itself, no matter what you want to think about it, there are people who juice carrots and they have pretty good effects. It cleanses your liver. It's a good detoxifying vegetable. Again, I do admit, you got diabetes or in general, it does raise your blood sugar level up. But I think what happens with carrots is the same thing that happens with fruits. Many people who start juicing actually juice more fruits than vegetables. The key really is to juice more vegetables. When you're juicing, specifically if you're fasting, the fruits should become a snack. Meaning the vegetables should be the green veggies should be the core of your diet. Fruits like carrots, I mean vegetables like carrots, even sweet yams, supposed to be, and fruits, supposed to be treats. So what happens is that if you're really sick, like if you're trying to what's the word? Cure yourself of a disease that's hard to cure, then you shouldn't eat carrots at all because it's counterproductive because it does raise your blood sugar level up. It may not be the ultimate healing vegetable. You could probably get other vegetables like cucumbers where you probably heal quicker than carrots would because cucumbers have almost no negative effect in your body. Where carrots could clean you out on one hand, but it raises your blood sugar level up on the other hand. And when you get a culture, specifically Americans that eat too much sugar anyway, it may not be the best vegetable when it comes to healing. I think as a treat, it's cool. After this video, I'm about to juice me some carrots right now and sweet yams. But to be honest, no question, I'm taking a neutral stance on it because I look at it as a transition tool. I think it is a tool that is a food that you can eat to take you from point A to point C. It's like the B, it's the bridge. But the truth is, people do get too addicted to it and start juicing carrots, eating carrots more than any vegetable. Definitely shouldn't be. Green vegetables should always be a staple of either your diet, or if you're juicing, of your drinks. No question about it. And I think in general, carrots do have a lot of good benefits to it. It does cleanse the body right. I do think in general, carrots probably negatively affect people of African descent more than it does people of European descent. So if you have African descent, definitely should watch the carrots a little. I found people of European descent could drink carrots, and you know it actually has very good benefits. And I think a lot of it sometimes really just is the lifestyles. I think what happens is if you too addicted to shit, if carbohydrates is your problem, then juicing carrots, eating carrots may not have as much of a positive effect as if you're not really a sugar person. But it's the sugar that's the problem. And if you're gonna take, and that's why sometimes even juicing fruits is more superior to juicing vegetables because fruits do still raise your blood sugar level up. Now you got some fruits like cherries, which I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that doesn't do that to a certain extent. That's a whole nother story. But fruits like bananas and stuff like that, I love them, but they kind of jack your blood sugar level up. Doesn't mean you shouldn't eat bananas. It means just you should eat it in measured quantities. Whereas vegetables, you can be more lenient with it. So the reason why I call carrots and even apples transition foods, because if you're using apples for your vegetable juice to make it sweeter so you could taste it, it's a transition tool. You should be, if you use 3 apples for your juice, eventually you should use 2. Eventually you should use 1. And then you don't use any of it, then you can replace apples with cucumbers. That's my advice on carrots. Is it bad or good? I think it could be useful. It's more of a great food. I'm neutral on it. Should be a transition food. Should not be the core of your diet or staple of your diet. Till next time, peace.